Okay, so second question, question 2 of the 2022 option A paper from DEB exams for junior certificate. 3 year groups in a school raise money for charity. The second years raised this amount. The third years raised this much more than the second years. Okay, more. And the first year's raised €65 less than the third year's. Okay, so you know exactly what the second year's raised, so we'll write that down. So we'll say year 2 is 230. Year 3, they've told us, sorry, I didn't say what we need to do, so they're trying to work out, what they want you to work out is work out how much money third year's raised. So the third year's raised €124 more than the second year's. So you simply put down your 230 and you add €124 to it, because that's what they've told you. They've earned 124 more than the second year's have earned. So you simply add those two numbers together. So you get 4, you get 5, and 1 and 2 is 3. So they earned €324. Sorry, €354. Okay, so far we haven't used the information about the first years, but maybe that's going to be in the next part. So work out how much money the first year's raised. Okay, so again, the first year's one is defined in terms of the third year's. So now we know what the third year's have earned. So year 3 earned 354, and year 1, they tell us here, earned €65 less than that. So it's 354 minus €65. Okay, if you want to do that in the calculator, you can. 354 minus €65. It's going to give me €289. So that's what the first year's earned. Okay, what's the total amount of money raised by all 3 groups? Okay, so that's going to be 124 plus 354 from the second year's plus 289 from the first year's. Okay, so 124 plus, sorry, not 124, that's 289. Start again, 289 plus 230 plus 354. 873. Okay, so this number here is incorrect. I should be working with the 230 there. Okay, so that's your answer there, €873. Right, is there another part in this one? Yep. Okay, so Paul sold orange drinks at lunchtime at one fundraising activity. He mixed 50 mils of orange concentrate with 200 mils of water. Write down the orange concentrate to water, the ratio of orange concentrate. Okay, so the ratio is like this, right? So you could have a 1:2 ratio, for example. So I'll write this one like this. Okay, but now I need to simplify it. So I can take the 0 off both. Okay, so they both have a 0. I'm dividing by 10 for each of them. So now what have I got? I've got a 5 and I've got a 20. What can I do with them? I can divide 5 by 1. Sorry, by 5. Which will turn that into 1. And if I divide 5 into 20, I'll get 4. So 1:4 would be my simplest form ratio that I can have. Right, so part E of this question is the ratio of boys to girls is 2:3. Jade says there's 27 students in the class. Explain why Jade must be wrong. Okay, so they're basically telling you it is wrong. So when you're looking at ratios, you've got two numbers here, 2 and 3. So if you add those two numbers together, you end up getting 5. So the saying this 2 is to 3 is the same as saying is 2/5 is to 5/5. Sorry, 3/5. Okay. Now this is an odd number. We need to look at fives, because if I want to get 2/5 of this number, I'll have to divide it by 5, and you'll notice straight away that, well, it won't go into 27 directly. There's something left over, and we're talking about people here. We're talking about students, so we're not looking for a decimal number. It has to be a whole number. So that's the reason why Jade must be wrong. It can't be 2/5, and something over, right? So if I put this here, so 5 into 27 is 5 and 2 times over, so it can't be 5.4, right? So that's not a natural number. Okay, we need a natural number here. Right, so the ratio is wrong. If the total number comes out to 27, you can't divide 27 by 5 and get an even number, which you then multiply by 2 or 3 to get the 2/5 or 3/5. Okay, so the ratio doesn't work for 27 students. It needs to be a multiple of 5. Okay, because we're talking about fifths. So what's a multiple of 5? 5 is a multiple of 5. 10 is, 15 is, 20 is, 25 and so on. So that's our answer here. Okay, we've justified why Jade must be wrong in this case. Second part, write down the possible number of students in the class that is nearest to Jade's answer. Okay, so Jade said 27. So I just said here that the real answer needs to be a multiple of 5. So what are the nearest numbers to 27 that are multiples of 5? Well, 25 is one of them, and 30 is another. Okay, so which is nearer to 27? Well, 5 is only 2 away from it, whereas 30 is 3 away from it. So our answer here is going to be 25. Okay, so this is nearer 27. Therefore, answer is 25. Okay, and let's see, is there another part to this question? No, that's it for question 2.